repeating it like a mantra, and that I might possibly have instilled this idea in Mariette's head. The facts are simply this. 4 weeks after Mariette died, after Ria died, that was early in August. Was it 4 weeks? Yeah. Just about on to 4.
Yeah.
On the 4th of August, to be exact. I handed the statement to the Botswana police. And in fact, I did not hand it to the CID. I handed it to the Director of Cooperation and Economic Crimes, Major England. In that statement, I made my suspicions clear that I thought that Henny Coetzee was responsible for Ria's death and the reasons why. Now, this apparently has never been investigated. As far as I heard, he handed the statement over to the CIDs. They went to talk to Henny Coetzee. They showed him my statement and they asked him his comments on it.
Tini, how did you know that he was involved in fraudulent activities?
There was... No, I think I should not answer that. That would be, at this moment, not be appropriate to answer it. Let it be enough to say that I did have knowledge of some of it that's happened, which I...
But did Ria tell you about this?
Some of it I got from her and some of it I've got from a person that was involved with this.
Advocate De Silva, who was Mariette's defense, said that he felt that she'd been manipulated, and he named you as the person who could possibly have manipulated her.
It happened on the Monday afternoon before the appeal started. He actually called me to talk to me about this. He said that he was going to use it in mitigating circumstances, or to try and get some mitigating circumstances. He also said to me that it is only going to be a suggestion that he's going to make to the court, because all through the trial and everywhere else there was no evidence of that, and that I should not worry about that. He's going to use it as in an attempt to get a lesser sentence for Mariette. He said to me that he was going to submit to the court that she might have been under my influence at the time. And that is where it came from nothing else.
Tini, it would seem that there was some confusion as to your alibi on the night of the murder. I mean, probably not in your mind, but where were you on the night of the murder?
I was in Maun.
In Maun?
Yeah.
Because
now you're going to ask me to prove it to you.
No, well, what I want to say is, did you have alibis or not for that night?
Yes. Fortunately, yes. What happened was that it was on our payday, or the day before our payday. Our payday was to be on the 27th, the Thursday. Now, on that particular Wednesday, I've battled to withdraw the funds from the bank in Maun because of the clearance of the checks in Gaborone, and then we had to draw it in Maun. My foreman was with me. We only left the bank well after closing hours. It was close until 5 o'clock. I went to my house, he went to the site, and then later he came to my house as well. And at that stage, we were paying in cash. We had about, if I remember correctly, offline, about 260 people to pay. It's a lot of envelopes.
People, yeah.
It's a lot of envelopes to pack in. It's a lot of change that needs to be sorted out. And he left my house at about 8:30. He went to his place. I went to bed. And he took the money for the people that was to be paid in Maun. And I had some sites along the way. I left Maun at about 3:30 that morning, 2:30, somewhere in that area. But I came to Nata at about 7 o'clock. That's 300 km from Maun. And when I last spoke to Ria, that was about 2:30 on the Wednesday.
Afternoon.
Yeah, on the Wednesday afternoon. She said to me that she would like me to pick up some meat in one of the towns on the way down to Gaborone. And when I got to Nata, I decided to phone and to find out if she's ordered it so that it would be ready when I get there, because it's a long way. It's nearly 1,000 kilometers to go. And when I called my house, that's when I first learned that Ria was dead.
Who did you speak to there?
Marina.
She'd also found Ria.
She's the one who found Ria, yeah.
She never phoned you when she found Ria?
They tried to. According to them, they phoned the Maun police to come to try and to get a message to me. the Mahon police maintained that they came to my house. Now, I don't know what time they came to my house. But they might have come there after I've left for Ghanzi, or for Gaborone already. They spoke with the foreman who was with me 3 times to make sure that he doesn't change his story on that. Yes, I've heard that some people said that I've been in Gaborone that night. It's a bit difficult. It's 9-10 hours drive from Mahon to Gaborone. And no, I was in Mahon, and that was it.
I know it was 15 months after Ria's death when you married Mariette, but still, I was wondering, did you never think that it might have looked as if Mariette had a motive to murder Ria if you married her?
I never thought for once that that it might be inciting anybody. Because right from the start I knew she did not have a motive to commit a murder. No, we never considered that. That was what we've decided on, and we've decided to carry it through. Maybe it's with a way of thumbing our nose at the world and says, look, you can do what you want. But no, we never thought about it in that way. And even today, I haven't even considered it. For us, it was a natural way to go. And we honestly believe that she would never be going back.
Do you think that Mariette believed right until the end that she would have been saved?
I have to believe that.
But you saw her.
The last
what
time
was her
I saw her about a month before she died. And even at that stage, she was very positive about the whole thing.
Was she?
I was still very positive about it.
Well, it just mean it was such an enormous shock to the rest of the world that I can't even begin to imagine how she must have reacted to the news.
I do not know how she felt or how she reacted when they read the final summons to her. I don't know, because nobody wants to talk to us and to tell us. Nobody was allowed there. I believe that they had the chaplain from the prisons with her, and maybe it's clutching at straws, but we can only hope and pray that it really did happen, that at least she had someone to talk to.
Not wanting to tread on too sensitive a ground, because I don't want to really embarrass Sune, but there were rumors about a sexual relationship between you and Sune.
Sorry for laughing about it. I know that it's not a laughing matter. Yes, there were such rumors. We know where it originates from. We treat it with the contempt that it deserves. Okay. But there's no truth in that, absolutely. I mean, it's ridiculous.
No, leave it at that then.